fans, the peer, this is something that you get along the way after working hard. Get all these people who supporting you. Tell me more what it means to you.
It it means like the world to me. Like it's like me having somebody who never like who doesn't even like actually know who I am. Like me on stage and me in real life might not even be the same person, but there's people who actually love me for just singing and dancing or performing on stage, and that really like touches me. Like I mean, like hearing stories about how they feel about me or feel about my Atlas, it it's really touching. Like how the message we want to send actually reaches to people, and I appreciate every single fan club who supports us or who I say comes into our family, because for me like Atlas is like a family of 7 people, and all of my fan club, which is called A-List, everybody is joining this family together to grow bigger and bigger, and like we always teach each other to love each other, and I think that's this group of people is very special to me, and I call everybody my family as well. So I think it's the word fan club is really like mind blowing to me. Like how do I have a person who will follow every of my social movements, or like where I go to every event, and they will follow me without even complaining a bit of like they have to wait like hours outside events and they don't even complain a single bit, and that's what makes me fascinated, like of how somebody can love me that much, and I'm trying to love them back as much as well.
I talked to a lot of pop members, and they said like this is a present that they never thought that they deserve. Because like, once you get it, it's so overwhelming, make you so happy that you get to see their eyes and their smiles when you perform. Yeah?
That's really true. Like every time, like when I'm on stage, I see everybody super clearly. Like a lot of people might say like, oh, you're like a pop star, like you're a singer and you don't even see anybody down there. You just do your thing. But actually, like the fan clubs is like mostly the determination of like how the show will actually go. Like you guys, I can like receive every single energy from every single one of them. Like walking along the stage, I see just their eyes, their smile, and I'm just really happy to be there for them. Like I want to do even better. I want to like enjoy the show even more for them. Like I want to make this night like the best night for them, because I don't even know like where they've been through, like what they're going through. Maybe some people are facing a really big problem at home, and they're here to just want to get things off their chest, and I want to be there for every single one of them. And I think like that's what makes this like industry really fun.
Mm-hmm. So it means a lot that they still smile at you, even when you were on the stage.
Yeah, like pretend like we were in like a group of people, like there's 100 group of people, and there's one person up there, and we want to talk to them. We want to talk to them, but if I was the fan club, that I would just like I would give up already. I would give up. Like, yeah, he'll never see me. Like, what's the point of even trying? But like, seeing every single one of them seeing them being happy really just makes me really fulfilled, and I want to do even better. That's all. Like I want to say fan club works even harder than artists for me.
Wow, this is impressive. The fans club work harder than they work really hard to get there.
They work really hard to support us. I think that's like I want to do even more. Like for me, like it's all about like give and take, and for me, like every fan clubs have gave me so much. Like they gave me a moment of like just putting up their flash. That's gonna be a memory that sticks with me my whole entire life. Like they all gave me so much things and I want to give back to them. So like I just feel like I want to work even harder to follow all the fan clubs hard work as well, like how they try to get to every event, how they take actions in every event. And yeah, I think that's how I always want to say that fan club works harder than artists.
But what I don't understand, and this is something that unfair, is that there are also anti-fans, right? What is it called? Sasang.
Sasang, we can call it anti-fans, I think.
And how do you overcome it? How do you deal with it?
I don't really care. I mean, I try not to care, but I think deep down, for me, bad critics sticks on more than like good critics. Like, pretend if I got caught like, oh, you're so bad, I think that's gonna stick to me way longer than 10 more people just complimenting me like, oh, you did very well. For me, I will feel like, oh, that's okay, I did good, and then it just passes on. But when somebody says you did really bad, it will stick to me for so long. And being like in this industry, there's more anti-fans, there's more people who will continue to criticize you. And I've been improving. I think I've been improving to let it go more, and I focus on what I actually think, because for me, my opinion is more valuable than other people's opinion for me, because it's what I'm trying to do. It's what you know your own vision, you know what you want to do, where you want to achieve. So you know yourself best for me. So I always tell myself like, okay, did you do this bad because you did not do enough training, or is it because you're just unlucky? So I ask myself why I did that mistake, or how I could improve from that. And if there's nothing I could do, what's the point of taking that critic to and holding on? Because I couldn't do anything as well. I did my best. That's all that matters. There's all good critics that there's 10 more things I did well on that day, but this one bad thing I couldn't do anything about it. So why would I care about it? But if I tell myself that, okay, I think I haven't trained enough, then I will train more. And every anti-fans or like every critics I receive, it's just a reality check for me. It's just like, hey, check on this. Like, okay, what they say, is that true for me? If it's not true, then don't bother. Like it's my life. Like it's what I've been trying to do. So I think that's how I deal with it. Like I ask myself a lot, like really a lot. And the most important thing also is sharing it with somebody. Like sharing it with somebody. Like sometimes keeping it inside, it makes it look so scary and so impossible to get over. But when you say it out loud, you say it to somebody, everything just disappears with the words you just said out. Like, so always share your worries with somebody you really trust. And I think that's one of the main tips I would give to everybody, like sharing it with somebody.